Here in Newark, New Jersey, Murad Muhammad, in association with Madison Square Garden Boxing, Bob Goodman, Vice President of Boxing and Matchmaker, and Pat Fleming, Assistant Matchmaker, present Fight Night's main event. The vacant World Boxing Association Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship, scheduled for 12 rounds, and is approved by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, the Honorable Larry Hazard, Senior Commissioner, and is sanctioned by the World Boxing Association, the Honorable Marty Cohen, and the Honorable Murray Goodman, the supervisors in charge. The judges, Vinnie Rainoti, Rich Strange, and Eva Shane. Counting for all the knockdown seconds, alternate referee Earl Morton. The timekeeper to bail is Roosevelt Gilbert. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 12-round WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship bout, referee Tony Orlando. And now, my good friends, introducing the principals. First, in the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at an even 193 pounds. This young man has 13 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, with 5 knockouts. He is a native of Greenville, South Carolina, and now residing in Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Newark, New Jersey, Mike the Bounty Hunter. Hunter. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the black trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at an even 194 pounds. Now this gentleman has 32 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw, with 18 knockouts. He is currently ranked number 3 by the World Boxing Council, number 6 by the World Boxing Association, and number 12 by the International Boxing Federation. The former 2-time world champion from Camden, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Camden buzzsaw, Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Qawi.
Mike the Bounty Hunter with height and reach advantage, but that has never stopped Dwight Muhammad Qawi or bothered him in the past. Qawi having taken on George Foreman.
And when Qawi took on George Foreman, he wasn't in the kind of condition that he's in now. I mean, he looked like Tony Galento.
Oh, yeah, he was blown up heavyweight at that point.
But he's down at his good fighting weight right at the moment.
And Hunter comes out quickly, trying to catch Qawi cold. Qawi at 194, Hunter at 193. And Qawi going in with the right hand and laughing all the way. Hunter trying to line him up and size him up for his right hand.
You're going to see peculiar moves by Hunter.
Seeing a lot of them. Look at this. And Qawi avoiding, slipping all the punches, laughing. And Hunter trying to come from underneath with the uppercut.
Sam, you're going to see some very strange punches by the Bounty Hunter. And as Dwight Qawi told you, it's going to be interesting.
Well, Hunter is loading up. Now he pops that familiar jab. Trying to bull Qawi, which is not easy. But charging in is Hunter, trying to be the aggressor and catch Qawi off balance.
Sam, how would you like to be in the ring and having Qawi coming at you
and laughing all the way?
And you're stuck in the corner.
Tony Orlando taking charge. Now Hunter settling down and using the jab well. Boy, Qawi looks like he's having a good time in there.
The happy killer.
Just reaching. Now he just throws Hunter around and laughs at him. Van's getting into it. Hunter waving Qawi on. I don't think I've ever seen a happier fighter in the ring, Gil. Oh. Dwight Qawi hasn't stopped smiling. Slapping left by Hunter. That right hand by Qawi lands. And Hunter shoving Qawi back, landed with a good left. End of round 1. This is round 2, scheduled for 12. Dwight Qawi in his career has had 9 world title fights.
Oh, real experienced guy, Sam. But he can't let Hunter steal rounds by scoring points.
And Hunter, aware of the power of Qawi, quickly regaining his balance.
You know, Hunter is a survivor. He's had all those tough rounds with all those great fighters working as his sparring partner. So it's really difficult to nail him with any solid punches. Tough guy to fight. You have to hope that he gets a little tired, slows down a little bit.
He's only had 1 competitive fight in the last 16 months. That was January 31st of 1989, a 4-round TKO over Donald Coates, trying to rub the laces in the face of Qawi. Tony Orlando talking to Hunter. Still wonder about Dwight Qawi, Gil. I wonder at 37, after all these years, having fought professionally for 12 years and a lot of tough fights and long fights, how much he can possibly have left.
Well, Sam, again, we say his style in the ring and outside the ring. I think he's just one of those tough guys that can take a lot of punishment, and he's always dangerous. And I just don't know how much he's lost. His trainer, Slim Jim Robinson, says he's in excellent condition and looks great in the gymnasium.
Hunter trying to keep Qawi on the outside. Qawi wants to get in close.
But when Qawi does get in close, the Hunter just ties him up. Look at these moves by Hunter. Feint, fakes with the right hand, comes back with that left hook to the body. And in my opinion, thus far in the round, it's again earned him this round. Hunter.
Time winding down in the 2nd round.
Football, football, give me football, I need football, football, I need football.
World Cup fever, it's very bad,
Football.
but these should cure it.
Collect special packs of Smith's Crisps, Quavers, Monster Munch, Salt and Shake or Squares and get a free World Cup video packed with great moments of world soccer. The greatest players, goals and gaffes, free on video from Smith's.
G'day. Good morning, sir. How's the hiking?
Where's your Snickers?
I'm sure it does, sir. They look most uncomfortable.
In the spirit of international understanding, Marathon has changed its name to Snickers. It's still packed with peanuts and still covered with the smoothest milk chocolate, but now, for Marathon, say Snickers.
Ruth, do you know they ain't got no Snickers? You have it, mate, and I'll play it.
Snickers. All that's changed is the name.
Sleepy to Olajuwon, right at the buzzer.
Hunter present the complete NBA on video. Your team, your superstar, week after week in action. The Los Angeles Lakers, the Chicago Bulls, the Boston Celtics, any team you want. Plus the NBA Thriller of the Week, complete and uncut, all on one giant 3-hour tape. Original commentary, original excitement. In the mail only days after the action in the US. Order 6 weeks and get the 1990 All-Star Game, plus the Gatorade Slam Dunking Championship, free as a bonus. After 12 weeks, you will also get the NBA Guide. 550 pages packed with NBA history, stats, records, pictures, and NBA rules. Weekly tapes are only £6.99 plus £1 postage. Order as many as you like, cancel any time. To watch your favourite team in the NBA, Major League Baseball or college football anywhere in the world, call the Worldwide Sports Hotline today. In Dusseldorf, 494601.
Get a pen and paper ready. You can order the following product by phone. Introducing Heartbreaker. 80 everlasting love songs from Percy Sledge and Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Heartbreaker, a stunning collection of timeless love songs on 5 albums, 5 cassettes, or 4 compact discs, with Ben E. King, Roy Orbison, Pat Boone, Dean Martin, The Platters, Neil Sedaka, and many, many more. Pretender. Heartbreaker, 80 beautiful songs to cherish. Order your copy by phone now. Heartbreaker comes with a no-risk money-back guarantee. Please allow 21 days for delivery. Heartbreaker. Order your copy by phone now.
Dwight Qawi anxious to get the third round started. Have you scored the first 2, Gil?
I gave the first 2 to Hunter.
Me too.
Punched a little more.
Qawi did land a good punch late. Now, Hunter upset that Qawi is tying him up on the inside, and Hunter lands a good uppercut. Hunter coming from all angles. But to this point, Hunter's fighting a real smart fight. He's staying away from Qawi.
Well, that's the bounty hunter's style. A lot of sparring sessions, a lot of learning to escape, a lot of learning to tie the other guy up.
Doing a lot of talking. Qawi stalking, still smiling. Qawi as yet hasn't done much damage, hasn't done much work on the inside. Qawi lost a split decision, 12 rounds in his last fight to Robert Daniels in Paris, November the 28th. Prior to that, he'd won 4 in a row.
Looked like all. You could see the 37 years then, Sam, when he tried to throw that left hook.
Looked real slow. Look at Hunter. He's winging but missing.
But even if he lands 1 out of 4, that's more than Qawi's landing. Qawi just isn't landing at all.
Hunter's corner says keep tapping with that jab, and he did. Loading up. But those loaded punches don't seem to be having much effect on Dwight Qawi. And Hunter has used the uppercut pretty well. He's landed it a couple of times. Qawi coming in low. End of round 3. Welcome back to Fight Night. We're at Essex County College in Newark, New Jersey. This is round 4, scheduled for 12 for the WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship. Dwight Qawi in the black trunks, Mike the Bounty Hunter in the red trunks.
And you know, Sam, Qawi could be digging himself a little bit of a hole. I've given Hunter the first 3 rounds. I mean, just the little bit that he's doing more than the Qawi. And if he gets a couple of more rounds in the bank, Qawi's going to have to score a knockout to win the fight. And this guy's a tough guy to knock out.
I agree with you, Gil. Thus far, Qawi has been unable to rough up Hunter at all. Unable to land anything. Hunter has been smart, but right there, he moved around the ring but didn't do anything. Should have at least thrown some punches. And a good right hand by Qawi.
Hunter came right back with a counter, though, Sam.
Hunter's got to be smarter than that, though. Ooh, Hunter got a shoulder into the face of Qawi. Hunter goes for a walk. See, that to me is silly.
Well, that's, you see, you're going to see more and more of that, Sam, as the fight progresses. This is Mike the Bounty Hunter. This is the way he fights.
And he's got a chance to win this fight. But if he does things like that, it's, number one, it can't impress the judges. Number two, he's just inviting trouble from Qawi, landing one big punch while he's walking around the ring. Like we lost some lights in the arena. Don't adjust your sets. Might have gotten a little bit darker, but that's just some of the lights at ringside going out. Still have enough on to keep going, huh, Gil?
Up to the moment, yes. You know, I've been at fights where they've lost the power. Wow, I'll never forget one time in a Golden Glove fight, they lost the power, and we heard a thud when the lights went on again. There was one guy on the canvas.
Final seconds of the 4th round. Sam Rosen and Gil Clancy ringside here at Essex County College in Newark, New Jersey. This is Fight Night. Our main event, Dwight Qawi in the black trunks, Mike the Bounty Hunter in the red trunks. This is round 5 scheduled for 12 for the WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship. And I gave Qawi that last round, Gil.
I did too, Sam. Maybe it may have been a little gift, but I gave him the round. He landed the one big right hand, and the other guy was moving away like he didn't want to fight. But you can just see Qawi just doesn't seem to have the legs to hold him up to put the punches together.
And Hunter seems to have enough, or the type of style that could beat Qawi if he uses the jab and uses the movement and punches while he's moving like that. he can step away, step to the side of those charges by Qawi and come in with a couple of punches and score some good points.
Well, that's what he did in the first 3 rounds, Sam.
Qawi not doing anything at all. Gets in there and grabs.
He grabs Sam because he's off balance. His legs won't hold him, and he has to grab something or he's going to fall down.
I think we're looking at an over-the-hill Dwight Qawi, and I know that he won't believe us.
Oh, and he was a great warrior, Sam.
Oh, one of the best. Fights with Matthew Saad Muhammad, with Michael Spinks, with Evander Holyfield. First fight with Holyfield was quite a fight. Holyfield winning a split decision. And Hunter with a chance to work over Qawi.
And Qawi just is not punching back at all.
No, just covering up.
He must have something in his mind, Sam. He must think that the Hunter's going to punch himself out.
Trying to pop out of that shell. Interesting to see if Hunter can go 12 rounds or whether he'll wear down. End of the 5th. Round 6, scheduled for 12. Are we stalking? Hunter moving.
Hunter's moving to his right, Sam, which is mostly to his right. Left and right, but mostly to his right. And he's just picking Qawi apart enough to score the points and win the rounds. And Qawi is trying to put pressure on him now.
Now he is.
But
good moves by Hunter.
He's slick. He's real slick. He's a survivor. But now Hunter, in my opinion, should be throwing a little more punches, Sam.
Instead of dancing around and clowning, he should get down to business and take advantage. Like that. Qawi trying to rough him up a little bit. Qawi had a brief escapade as a heavyweight and realized there was much too weight for him to carry in that 5'9" frame. Came back down to the cruiserweights.
There's that walk that you don't like, Sam. Takes a little walk.
It's out for a stroll.
You know, in those old days, those 60, 70-round fights, that's what the guys used to do. One guy behind the other, one side of the ring walking around, the other guy behind the other. I wonder how they could go 60 rounds.
Doing a little holding on the inside.
You have to watch this fight real close to score it, Sam, because Qawi gives you the impression that he's the aggressor, but he's really not doing any landing at all.
A lot of slow punches from Qawi. Qawi would work the body, get inside and work the body, might have a good chance to slow down Hunter, stop that movement. Time winding down in round 6. Round 7. Dwight Qawi in the black trunks, Mike the Bounty Hunter in the red trunks. Let's peek at Gill's scorecard.
I have Hunter ahead in the fight, Sam. I've given Qawi 1 round and call 1 round even. The rest for Hunter.
Got Hunter 59-55, which is close to what you have, Gill. Give him 5 rounds to 1 for Qawi. But a long way to go in this fight, and Hunter has only fought 1 10-round fight in his career, has fought only 4 competitive rounds in the last 16 months. So still a lot of boxing to be done here. And Qawi in his last 4 fights, fought 4 fights in 1989, fought 44 rounds. So
that should help Qawi in the latter round. Hunter uses everything: shoulder, movement, feinting, grabbing.
And some talking from Hunter, too.
He feinted with the left hand that time. Well, we felt for the feint, and then he didn't know what to do.
Where earlier Hunter's jab was pretty effective, now it's become sort of a pity pat. Now that's a better jab.
Meanwhile, Qawi hasn't landed a punch there.
He lands one and smiles, lands another left hook, keeps smiling at Hunter. And Tony Orlando cautioning the fighters to watch their heads from banging together. Yeah, you know what? Mike the Bounty Hunter reminds me of Ronaldo Snipes.
Except that Snipes can punch a lot harder than
But you know, when he looks away and he throws the punches, he's looking one way and throws one. Good right hand by Qawi, got in there. Hunter is missing more in this round.
Getting a little tired, Sam.
Tony Orlando telling both fighters, watch the heads. Hunter does look like he's tiring. Round 7 scheduled for 12.
You're watching Screen Sport, a member of the European Sports Network. For the widest choice and the wildest action, select Screen Sport.
Swissy, the safe swimming aid that's plenty of fun.
Get pen and paper ready. You can order the following product by phone. Are you ready for more?
Hunter walked into a right hand. This is round 8, scheduled for 12.
Hunter's going to have to pick up the pace and start throwing more punches. See, now he's acting the part of the sparring partner, the survivor. He had room to punch, and instead he smothered himself.
And Hunter's using that jab You can see he's fighting smart. Reaching left hook by Qawi, and he lands again. Suddenly, Qawi's punches are finding the range. Not with total effect, but they're starting to land more frequently. He's cut the distance down between himself and Hunter.
Good left hook by Hunter, Sam.
Hunter gave us the wide-eyed look over here. I was going to tell him we don't have the camera. He's going to know where the camera is. Got in. We've seen some body blocks, shoulder blocks.
Not too many clean, solid punches, Sam.
Tony Orlando.
Wonderful. An open glove.
Scheduled for 12 for the vacant WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship. That's a mouthful.
And there you saw Hunter feint again. Qawi fell for the feint, and then all Hunter did was grab him.
How do you have it scored through 8, Gil?
I have Hunter 2 points ahead.
I've got a little wider margin than that. I've got a 4, 78-74.
Well, on your scorecard, then Qawi will have to win the last 4 rounds to get a draw.
Yeah. Unless he has a couple of big rounds.
Yes, that can happen. Yeah, there he's falling for the feint. Qawi falls for the feint, and Hunter still doesn't punch.
Qawi, I thought, had a good 7th round, but did not follow up in that last round. And I thought Hunter started using the jab again effectively. If he stays at this range, Hunter is fine, but he's got to throw some punches. Qawi missed a punch, and then nothing happened.
Well, you saw his legs didn't hold him, Sam. They followed right in and smothered each other. Now, when you see the Qawi that fought the Matrusad Muhammad and see him tonight, it's just terrible to see the change in the man's ability.
It's a long time ago, Gil. We're talking about 1981 and 1982. Good combination, though. For brief moments like that, Qawi can bring it back, but it's only brief.
You know, these rounds are so close, Sam, that just a one flurry like that can win a round.
Hunter, when he throws that jab, you wonder why there's nothing coming behind it. Qawi's basically covering up.
All right, now Hunter has thrown 8 or 9 punches in a row without Qawi even trying to counter. He had that one brief flurry.
Good jab. There he missed.
Hunter's another guy who forgets to punch to the body. That head moves and moves and moves. The body doesn't move.
Mike Hunter keeps looking over at you for approval, Gil.
Should look at Qawi, never mind me. checking the crowd, wants to see who's at ringside.
There's a body punch. Couple punches that came up from his hip. The end of the 9th round. And a tired Dwight Muhammad Qawi goes back into his corner.
Yeah. We need all the rest of these rounds, man. We need them all. 3 more rounds, baby. We got the hustle.
Well, I gave the last round to Hunter.
I did too.
Well, we had a brief flurry, about a 10-second flurry, and that was it for the entire round.
This is the 10th round, and only the 2nd time in his career that Mike the Bounty Hunter has gone 10 rounds. Last time was January 22nd of 1988 when he won a 10-round decision over Oliver McCall in Atlantic City.
Well, Qawi said he had to fight all styles, and this would be interesting, but it's a tough can of worms for him to open up, I'll tell you that. Hunter was just quick enough to keep Qawi off and tall enough to make him reach and miss.
There's some blood somewhere. See some blood
on Hunter's shoulder, yes.
I don't know where that came from. Trying to look for a cut.
There goes Hunter taking his little stroll.
Yeah.
But again, he's doing all of the punching and all of the landing, Sam.
Haven't been able to see the left side of Dwight Muhammad Qawi's face to see if there's a cut on the left side. Nothing noticeable on the right side. Loose tape on the right glove of Mike Hunter.
Hunter's best punch is that short uppercut that either goes to the body or the head with that left hand inside.
The jab has been good, and he's dancing and jabbing, and that's when he's at his best, and he follows with a right hand. And now time has been stopped to get the tape tied up on the glove of Mike the Bounty Hunter. And I don't see a cut anywhere, Gil. There's some blood.
Well, there's probably a little bit of blood came out of the nose.
Nose, yeah, okay. Don't see a cut on either fighter.
Meanwhile, Howard Albert was ready with the scissors to cut that tape off. But you know, that was just when Hunter was getting hot, when the referee stopped the fight to fix the tape.
Oh, stroll of time.
There's that left hook underneath again, Sam.
That one came from the floor. Jabs have been good. End of the 10th. Well, this is the farthest Mike the Bounty Hunter has ever been in competitive action. They've fought long fights in the gym as a sparring partner, but here is round 11 scheduled for 12. And I've got Hunter leading 98-92. Gil?
I just, on my scorecard, Qawi can't win unless he scores a knockout.
Okay.
Of course, Sam, we may find something entirely different from the judges.
It's very possible. Vinny Rainoni, Eva Shane, and Rich Strange, the 3 judges at ringside doing the scoring. 10-point must system. As I said earlier, I think we're seeing an over-the-hill Dwight Qawi.
Just is standing around. He's not throwing a punch.
37 years old. He's been to the top. He's fought 40 times as a pro. There's not much left. He's trying to keep the fire alive. And right now, it is simmering. And slowly looks to be going out. It's flickering, not simmering.
And those are all point-scoring punches thrown by Mike the Bounty Hunter.
I just don't like when he takes the time off and goes for a walk. I'd like to see. I think when he goes for a walk, if he just threw a few punches, he'd be fine. He'd be totally in control. But he's certainly staying away from Qawi.
And he knows enough to tie Qawi up inside, and he's strong enough to do it. You mentioned this was going to be a tough opponent for Qawi, and it certainly has proved to be true. Qawi's just walking around. Whatever his plan is, I'll never know. Now they're both taking a walk. But as you said, Hunter shouldn't do that. He's scoring the points, and it just doesn't look good. Here we go again with the tape.
Yeah. I think the one thing that a fighter like Hunter has to overcome is the reputation of a Dwight Qawi.
That's right.
Counts for something.
And a guy like Qawi must feel, well, I'm Qawi, they're going to give me that round. But, you know, they're not supposed to give you anything. They're supposed to be seeing what's happening in that ring.
But as we said throughout, Qawi has always been the stalker and giving the appearance of being the aggressor.
You know, Qawi doesn't even look like he has any snap on his punches anymore.
Not much left, Gil. End of the 11th. 1 round to go. 12th and final round for the WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship.
You see when Qawi threw that right hand, Sam, his legs didn't hold him. He had a fall in. That's what we mean when we say a fighter loses his legs. It's not that he can't bounce around. Anybody can bounce around. But the legs don't hold him so they can throw those combinations. Throws one punch and the punch takes him right off balance.
And Hunter has indeed been able to go 12 rounds with a lot of movement. And a good combination there. And that's when he looks his best. Qawi stalking, finally throwing a flurry, but not much done.
See that movement to the right, Sam, it takes everything away from Qawi.
Hunter made the mistake of standing still after he threw a couple of punches.
And even then, Qawi just couldn't throw any effective punches. Not effective at all, Sam.
He hasn't done any damage. Hasn't thrown anything that's hurt Hunter. That part, Hunter hasn't hurt Qawi.
Right, and you know, Sam, Hunter should put on a little bit of a show now, because this walking around and walking away, you have to please the crowd. This is professional boxing. He should stay there now, grit his teeth, and really bang with Qawi. Finish up real good. He can do it.
I don't think he's in any danger of getting knocked out. I'd be surprised if Qawi had anything left that could put him down. Qawi landing a flurry.
Wasn't much of a flurry.
The bounty hunter stepping out of his sparring partner role into a main event role against two-time former champion White Muhammad Qawi. one is all over. And the judges will decide.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scoring by points as follows. Judge Eva Shane observed the fight 116-112. Judge Richard Strange, he scored it 119-109. And Judge Vinny Rainoni, he watched it at 117-111. For the winner by unanimous decision and the brand new WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Champion, Mike the Bounty Hunter.